in this funky little room. Oh my god, I am the only person here. There is nobody else here apart from the staff, of course. But I have a recliner chair going on here. Thank you very much. And I'm kicking back. You can see that I am dressed, which means that I get to go home for a couple of days, which would be nice. And yes, I stink, absolutely stink. One thing they don't do in hospitals these days is let you bath or shower. So I'm dying for a bath or a shower. So this is the outpatients. I have to wait here for God knows how long. Remember the old days when you wait in your room, and then you would wait and wait and wait. And, oh my God, it'd be like forever in your room. And then you would go home. You don't do that now. Now they put you in a room like this to wait. And you can sit here for freaking hours while they figure out your letter of discharge and any medication you got to have and any instructions and all that sort of stuff. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just waiting now, and then I've got to figure out how to get my car out of the frigging car park. Hello, Russell. How are we going? So there's been progress anyway with my diagnosis of things, which is good. So I do have two different things going on in the head. The pain is not from the aneurysm, so that's excellent. But what I have is, and I've forgotten the exact name, so I'm going to tell you what it is without the exact name. I have a permanent 24-hour a day, 365 days a year extreme migraine. That's what I have. That cannot be cured. That's what I have. So they're going to try manage it without getting rid of it because I can't get rid of it. So as you mentioned yesterday, they gave me a needle in the head. They're going to put me on medication starting from today. The medication's apparently quite strong or severe medication that they have to put me on gradually over the next 4 weeks. It's part of the neurological team. So I've got two neurological teams now, one for the aneurysm, one for this. And hopefully the pain will disappear in the coming days. Let me just turn the camera around so I can read your comments because I don't know where my glasses are. So you know how we feel. Oh, I tell you, like I've lived with this migraine for years, but interesting. Like, I don't know, things happen for a reason. I firmly believe that. I don't believe in a God or anything like that, but I think things happen for a reason. And the pain has nothing to do with the aneurysm, but it was the pain that made me annoy the hospital which found the aneurysm. You know what I mean? So, like, if I didn't have the pain, if I didn't have this other condition, they wouldn't have found the aneurysm. The migraine is not dangerous as such. You can't die from it. But they've managed to check everything else, arteries, stroke stuff, all this sort of stuff. I'm fine. But if the migraine never got worse, I wouldn't have hassled the hospital for the aneurysm. So sometimes bad medical conditions can have a good impact on other stuff. Do you know what I mean? So the aneurysm is actually not causing me pain. It is causing me visual problems and all that, which I mentioned before. But it's not causing the pain. The pain is the 24-hour, 7-day a week extreme migraine. Hello, Mad Hatter. So it was classed as something chronic headache disorder, something big long technical name, and it was caused by Bonga Pablo. Hi Pablo. It was caused by the migraine thing. We know was caused by the misdiagnosis again from my previous doctor. Over medication, by the looks of it. Paracetamol, in particular. So I've been told I'm not allowed to take any more paracetamol or ibuprofen ever. Just like no. Paracetamol is pretty much banned around the world now. Anyway, they've put restrictions in Australia over the past couple of weeks. You can only buy 2 packets now. but my previous doctor kept saying I had sinusitis, so he kept giving me sinus medication and paracetamol for the pain and yada yada. That's what's caused this and made it get worse. And yeah, so I went to a shit doctor before. So yeah, so both things. It's good that both things are being managed, fixed at the same time. As I say, they'll never be able to get rid of the migraine. I'll always have it, but they'll be able to manage it. So I have to go to the neuro team for the migraine now every month. And they said, if this medication we're putting you on doesn't work good enough, then because they've already tried me on some stuff and they already realized I'd been on some stuff as well, they said, we'll try you on the next thing. And the next thing, they said, we've got a couple more steps we can do. There's 4 more steps, I think it is, they can do before they reach the limit, and there's not much more they can do. However, the needle they gave me in the head yesterday, somewhat worked. I'd say I worked about 80%. I had some spasms, pain spasms, about 3 or 4 yesterday, and at 9:10 exactly last night, boom, it came back. 9:10, boom. So yeah, Indigo Guide is here. What are we doing? You're still on planet Earth. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. He says. I am good, bro. Yeah, I'm getting there. This week, everything will be fixed, which will be good. So, I'm guessing there won't be any issue with the aneurysm operation. I'm guessing. I am a pincushion because they've been taking so much bloods from me. They've been doing some weird stuff as well, like ultrasounding my bladder and all sorts of weird stuff. And it's like, that's got nothing to do with my symptoms. But again, I've had the full body check of everything over the past few weeks. So the only 2 issues I have are these 2 issues, and both of them are being addressed this week. So by this time next weekend, assuming I don't die in the operation, I'll be healthier than most of you. Where's your Indian mate? Oh yeah, I don't know. So yeah, it's good to get finally 2 lots of diagnosis. Again, I thought that it was one thing. It's 2 things. Both are, one's fixable, one's manageable, and yeah, which is pretty good. I don't know what this medication is going to do the first time. It's going to be from tonight. But apart from that, just trying to figure out now how to get my car out of the car park, because I'm in a short-term car park, which was only supposed to be for a couple of hours. It's been there for a couple of days, and the bill, I think the bill's over $100. So we're trying to figure out something at the moment. Unfortunately, the parking at hospitals, it's private parking. It's not run by the hospitals these days. So we're trying to figure out how to get Mark's car. But you can see I'm the only patient being discharged. There's no other patient being discharged, only me, because this is the discharge ward. So yeah, but I'm back again on Wednesday, of course, for the operation, and then Thursday or Friday or whatever, I'll be back in this room again, waiting for discharge again. So again, it's a weird system now, because you would normally wait in your room, lay on your bed, watch TV. They would bring you in food, whatever, until they discharge you. But now, like, all the systems, all these efficient systems have become more clunky, I think. Like, for example, they go, oh yeah, but it's more efficient. It's not, because you needed an extra staff member to wheel me in a wheelchair down here. Down here, you've got 5 extra staff members. These 5 extra staff members are ringing up to the doctor, going, yeah, but where's this? You know what I mean? Like, it's all like double handling. Nobody really knows what they're doing. Even last night, the doctor that I saw said to me, we don't need to give you any more vital tests. It's fine. But the nurses still kept coming in, giving me vitals, and it's like, oh my God, you don't need to keep waking me up. I don't need to do this anymore. Let me just turn the camera and read your comments. Last time you were in hospital car park, the ticket machine did not work. Went to the gate. Push button. She said, "How long have you been there?" I said, 1 hour. When in fact it was 10 hours. Yeah, that's only if the machine's not working. So I hope the machine will not be working when I get out there. But we shall see. I don't know. I've got a four-wheel drive. I can drive over the barriers. Maybe. I don't know. In other exciting news, last night the police rang me up because Australia Post wanted to try have me charged for delivering milk without their consent onto their private property. At which point, when the police officer heard that I'd been on radio and he played the thing, he was like, I ain't touching this. I ain't taking this any further whatsoever. So the police had a bit of common sense, but Australia Post keep getting the videos taken down, It's bizarre, isn't it? Over delivering milk. It's very bizarre. Very, very bizarre. So they're doubling down by trying to get me charged for delivering milk to the, which is weird because like they ordered it. Yeah, well, I wasn't doing a kind thing by buying milk and taking it there. You know, it was a job. It was a delivery. But anyway, it's a weird country, Australia. It's just a weird country. So my I have no other news. I want to go home. I want to have a shower because I stink. To be fair, the hospital food's pretty good these days. No complaints with the food, and they give you a lot of food. So my recommendations to you is, if you're short on budget, you can't find, you can't pay for food, just come in a hospital. I don't know, just say you got a pain in your head or something. I don't know, and get yourself some meals. Pretty cool. But maybe I've got another patient coming out. Oh no, they're in a bed. They're not going anywhere. They are not going anywhere at all. Just me. But apart from that, what are you folks up to today? Anything exciting? I've got band-aids here. You can't see, but I've got band-aids all of my arms. God, if it was summer and I was walking around with no jumper on, they would think I was a druggo or the needle marks over me. He says. Yes. Any comments? If not, I shall go. Looks like everybody's gone anyway. Going in 5, 4, 3. No comments from anybody. Let's have a final look at this exciting room. Oh yeah. You have a long wait. Yes. It's a funny thing. See, the YouTube thing says nobody's watching. I have a long wait. So I'm just waiting for medication, basically, and trying to figure out how to get the car out of the car park. Then I shall go home. If I don't get the car out of the car park, I shall stay here on this very comfortable reclining chair. Anyway, that's the update. I'll be back on Wednesday. I won't be live streaming on Wednesday because I will be completely out of it for the operation, and yeah, drive out backwards. I still have to break a boom gate to drive out backwards. My dad did that to get into a concert once. He walked in backwards and it worked. So everybody was going in, thousands of people were going in, and he walked in backwards, and and he got in there. True story. That was at the Perth Entertainment Centre. So, try that, people. Want a bit of fun? Try that, walking backwards. I want to shower. I want to walk Bella. Poor Bella's going to wonder where I am. The housemates I have are hardly ever home, and they won't allow Bella to be in their rooms and that. So, but anyway, I'm going. Oh, what's going on? Go to the gate where someone is steal their ticket. And then they punch me and I end up back in hospital again. I'm looking a bit healthier today, don't I? Anyway, I'm going. Have a good day, everybody. I will maybe update you on Wednesday morning before the operation. Bye.